Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up entertainment. Pedro Pascal shines as Mr. Fantastic in new clip from Fantastic Four First Steps. The first official clip from the Fantastic Four First Steps landed recently, and the internet, especially queer fans like me, can't get enough of Pedro Pascal's latest transformation. Pascal, affectionately crowned everyone's favorite daddy, steps into the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. He's joined by the Crown's Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Stranger Things Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and the Bears' Ebon Moss-Bachrach, as Ben Grimm. Together, they make up Marvel's first family. That is about to grow. The scene posted today shows the four sharing a calm 60s style family dinner. When Reed and Sue arrive late, Johnny quips, "You're late." Sue seems confused, replying, "What do you mean?" And with that, Ben puts two and two together. Sue is pregnant. Comic book readers know where this is headed. In Marvel lore, Reed and Sue's child, Franklin Richards, is one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Could this tie in with the arrival of Galactus, played by Ralph Ineson? Time will tell. Also joining the cast is Julia Garner as a gender-swapped Silver Surfer, a choice that had some calling the film woke. Fans online are already raving. The Fantastic Four First Steps premieres in theaters July 25th, and judging by this first taste, LGBTQ plus Marvel fans are ready to embrace this fabulous five. I personally cannot wait. Listen, Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, baby, I am already stretched thin thinking about it. You get it? You get it? The curls, the voice, the daddy energy. I don't care if the universe is collapsing, okay? And let's be honest, when the internet asked if everything stretches on him, we weren't talking about his arms. Hashtag daddy elastic.
I absolutely love the LGBT community's fascination and obsession with Pedro Pascal. It's totally warranted and completely deserved. I mean, he's an amazing actor, just first of all, but just overall, great guy. And did we ever determine whether he was like an ally of the community or if he was actually gay?
Well, he's a huge ally because his sister's trans.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And he makes it a huge point to bring her to all his openings. He's always posting on his social media about Trans Day of Visibility and Pride, et cetera, et cetera. So he's a ginormous ally. And me and Jamal were talking about it earlier about a show in the 90s that Jay used to watch that Pedro was on. And
Undressed MTV. Any millennials out there, you have to be late 30s, 40s.
Early 40s.
Early 40s. To go back to 1999, Pedro Pascal. I did not know it was him. So I used to watch this as a former Jehovah's Witness child.
Take that in.
Okay. At 11:30 p.m. midnight-ish, there was this show called Undressed. It was really campy, but it was really queer, really gay, and it just dealt with a lot of teenage college issues and stuff. Oh, oh God.
And it was like a soap opera.
It was a soap opera.
And Pedro played a gay boy, and he had his gay boy boyfriends also that you were lusting over.
Yes.
And it was a lot for 1999.
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know it was him.
And and then you fast forward 26 years, and Pedro is on The Last of Us. He's in Fantastic Four. He's in Narcos. He's in all these incredible movies. And it's not an overnight thing. Like, he's been doing the damn thing since the 90s.
Yeah. And I also love, our community's affinity with all of these Marvel movies, because we are superheroes. There's a little bit of each of us that it's our own little superpower. So we identify with these characters.
100%.
I think that was the point behind a lot of the Marvel universe with most of the characters, like from
X-Men,
to all of the universe, from the black characters now, the Black Spider-Man, Black Panther, Ironheart, like all of these themes are like, you guys are the superheroes. You are the superheroes of the world, and I just love it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with this particular segment of Fantastic Four, because I fell out of love with it.
Because they've done this before.
They've done this before.
Okay.
They've done this before. This is like a revamp, and I like that they're bringing in the child. because the child is supposed to be like the most powerful in the universe. So we're gonna. I'm
give it a chance.
I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna see what happens. You know.
Listen, I'll watch toilet water if Pedro Pascal. That's the thing. Like, I stopped watching Marvel. I saw Black Panther because I wanted to, right? But for the most part, I stopped watching a long time ago because the storylines got a little dull, right?
Yeah.
With X-Men, it was very clear that that whoever put this together was queer, right? Because it was just like, you're trying to come out, you're hiding from the universe, you can't show your powers,
be yourself.
you can't be yourself, like so gay, right? And then like it just kind of changed.
Yeah, they
like,
kind of watered.
You know what I mean? Now
things.
with Fantastic Four, you're giving me this opportunity to maybe like these Marvel stuff again, especially if you got Pedro in it, you know?
Yeah.
And his role, right? I'm not getting it wrong. Everything stretches, right?
Yeah. How fantastic.
Everything. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.